I remember the day they told me I'd never be anything. I was just a kid, standing in a cold, gray office, clutching my shaky hands as the social worker looked me in the eyes and said, "You're destined to be nothing more than a statistic." No matter how much I begged, no matter how much I dreamed of a different life, those words echoed like an icy chainsaw through my heart. Growing up in foster care was like being thrown into a storm with no lighthouse. I lived in homes that didn't want me, with rules that didn't care if I cried, in a world that told me I was invisible. I struggled to find my voice amid the chaos, to believe I deserved more. But deep down I clung to a flicker of hope, an unyielding desire to prove everyone wrong. I left that bleak office that day with one thing: determination. I promised myself I'd carve a different path, not for fame or fortune, but to show that even the most battered can rise. I worked tirelessly, juggling jobs, studying late into nights, fighting every setback with grit. I refused to let their words define me. Years passed. I built a life from the ground up. College, a career, a chance to give back. But what fueled me most was the desire to make a difference in the lives of children like I was, those who needed someone to see them beyond their scars. Today, I stand as the founder of the Rise Foundation, dedicated to providing underprivileged children with education, mentorship, and hope. It's a mission born from my own pain, transformed into purpose. Every child I meet, I see myself, fighting to be seen, to be heard, to be loved. And then, last month, I received an invitation I never expected, a reunion with Miss Clara, the woman who cared for me during my toughest years. I hadn't seen her in over a decade. When I stepped into that small, cozy room filled with her worn smile, I felt every ounce of my past come rushing back. She looked older, her eyes still kind but tired, a reflection of years she dedicated to so many lost souls. As we sat together, I told her about the foundation, about the lives we were changing. Her eyes welled with tears, and she whispered, "You proved them all wrong, sweetheart. You're the proof that no one is ever truly lost." In that moment, I realized something profound. Their words tried to define me, but I had rewritten my story from the depths of rejection. I rose resilient, unbreakable, victorious. I looked into her eyes and knew without doubt I'd made it not just for myself, but for every child still waiting for their chance. Because I was told I'd amount to nothing, but I turned that nothing into everything.